Hey there, people. My name is Tagori, and welcome back to more Okami. Last time, I hunted down a bunch of stray beads, as you can see here. We have 99 of them. If you're wondering why we didn't get anything, it's because there's still a stray bead out there. As for where that is, I will leave that for now. What I want to do right now, though, is go into my stats, level up my food pouch, and get the achievement, Grab Life by the Leash. So we have 449 praise in our pocket still, and it's basically just going to go to waste. Unfortunately. I wanted to do something else. What was it? Oh yeah, did want to look through all of this, but oh well, I can do that on my own. Right now we need to go into the ship. If you've noticed, the patterns on the outside have been shown before. They are the bosses that we've fought. First off, in the middle, there is Orochi, and then there's Blight and Ninetails to the right of him, and then there's Crimson Helm and the Spider Queen to the left. It's all come down to this. The Ark of Yamato. It's floating in the sky. How can such an enormous thing float into the sky like that? It must mean what the old legend says is true. The legend about how this ark, which was sunk into Laochi Lake, fell from the celestial plane and into our world. It says the celestials who fell to our world with it were eaten up by countless vicious monsters. By the army controlled by the evil ruler of darkness, Yami. So, the Ark of Yamato is related to the power of darkness. What you got to say, little one? Tusco, I'm scared. I know. I'm scared too, sweetie. Wait, Ami. You know what'll happen if you cross this rainbow bridge and board the Ark of Yamato, don't you? I mean, that boat is bad news. The people of Kamui all know that. It's the most hated and feared thing in all the land. Even legends have nothing good to say about it, or Laochi Lake. And you know there's no turning back once you board that thing. Huh? You look like you want to say something. Resolve? You mean you've got the resolve to pass the point of no return? Of course I do. I see. Well, I guess this is it then. Ami? Don't you go dying like you did 100 years ago. Let's go. Wait a second, Ami. Well, we've been through a lot together. How long has it been since we first met? It all started in the valley of Sakyo's chest. Then we laid the smack down on Orochi, and that fox wench. We even went inside an emperor's body, and traveled to the bottom of the sea. Then, before I knew it, I found myself back in my own land. And now it all ends with the appearance of the legendary Ark. But for you, it's just the start of an even greater adventure. Sorry, Ami. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so that I could steal those 13 brush techniques of yours. We found them all during our travels. And now, each and every one has been etched into my mind. It's not like I've mastered them yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills. It's a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself, pal. No, Ami! No. Look, you're a god, I'm a sprite. We live in completely different worlds. The road ahead may be a tough one, but it's one you're just gonna have to walk alone. I know. It's... I just got things I need to do, you know? Now let's wrap this up. I can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. Hold it right there, furball! How many times do I have to tell you? We gotta go our separate ways. Now leave me alone, you thick-headed lump of fur! He's right, ma chérie. Our way lies with this ark. You again! At last! At last a path to the heavens has opened up. Oh, fantastic! How long have I yearned for this moment? 200 years? No, it must have been much longer. Ah! What are you babbling on about now, you big fruitcake? The path to the heavens? On that creepy old hunk of junk? What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet like you. I have no idea what you're up to, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not a part of this anymore, so I'm gonna split. Have fun, you two. Afraid of the legendary ark, are we? What did you say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board the fabled Ark of Yamato. You never had a ticket, and you never will. Why, you witless two-bit half-baked prophet! You're just trying to trick me into getting on that stupid boat. I'm not gonna fall for something like that. I'm no fool. So there. Wait a second, I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. Yeah. And then I should tear the place apart as a little parting gift for you. Don't blame me. I already told you. Only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board. But you didn't need me to tell you that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this ark. Do I not speak the truth, little celestial envoy? Well, it's about time. My little friend, I have another prophecy for you. Listen up, because this will no doubt come in handy for you. It takes two to tango. The bond of the brush shall intercede. I thought I'd give you the long version, since it was my last. Pretty good, don't you think? Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry to the celestial plane. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is resolve that determines the value of your life. You have no doubt met many such resolute people in your journeys. Well, my little bouncing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, ma chérie? We have a date with destiny, and we mustn't keep her waiting. Ami wants to stay, but unfortunately she's not given much of a choice. Sayonara as an achievement. And here we are inside the Ark of Yamato.
My goodness, I can hardly believe it. My eyes may have been enveloped in darkness all this time, but I know when I see a divine being before me. Okami Amaterasu, you've returned home. I, Marco, would like to welcome you on behalf of all Celestials. Oh, I made a mistake. I said that you'd return home, but of course I was wrong. This is the inside of the dreaded Ark which fell from the heavens. It's nothing like our wonderful home, the Celestial Plane. Alas, only my spirit remains in this world. It's been imprisoned here for many years. Perhaps it was my destiny. Okami Amaterasu. I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon us a small gift. Not only for me, but for the others who succumbed to death. In exchange, I will give you what I can. I'm sure that it would lift everyone's spirits.
Let's see what he's got in the way of demon fangs. Alright, so Godly Charm, Traveler Charm, Golden Peach. All very good. I have 12 Golden Peaches. I'm gonna buy 2 of those, and then I will buy the rest in Godly Charms. So, I can also offer him money and 2 gold dusts. Cool. This is a shop, obviously. If you missed buying the Tundra Beads, if you came just straight here, he does sell them. So, don't worry about that. So here we are at a crossroads, so to speak. We have 5 chambers, and we have to do them all in... Well, we have to do them all at some point. So, if I'm not mistaken, the first beast that we fought on our long journey was the Spider Queen. Goodness, if I'm not mistaken, you're from our home, the Celestial Plane. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. Who would have thought we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark, cold ice has paid off. We Celestials may have lost our physical form, but our spirits live on and are with you for all eternity. We were heartbroken after the battle on the Celestial Plane, when you fell to this world with that monster. We managed to escape before it happened, but little did we know the tragedy that was about to befall us. After we ran away from the battle, we boarded the Ark of Yamato, hoping to get away. But not long after we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by the monsters. This Ark, which was built by the lunar civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder and plummeted down into this world. The Celestials on board, each and every one of us, were slain. I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing, but when the Ark fell to this world and brought such tragedy, well, it was nothing short of a disaster. Okami Amaterasu. It seems that the Ark has begun to move again after all this time. But this place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care not to be sucked into the darkness. Right. So, we need to make this just a little bit safer for our own journey. And it starts by beating these. With 2 quick exorcism slips, we have beaten it. Not much of a battle, but that just shows how far we've come. Is there anything here? No. Okami Amaterasu. It seems one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all the evil power would just leave our midst, then I'm sure the Ark would return to the celestial plane. I was ready for immortality, but now it seems the time has come for my spirit to take leave. It's brought joy to my heart to have met you before I depart. I hope that you will return to the celestial plane, Amaterasu, and that you will bring light to this world once more. Just like that, she's gone. So after beating the Spider Queen, what did we do? Was it Crimson Helm? This is embarrassing, but I don't remember. Believe it... No, it wasn't. It was Orochi. If I'm getting this wrong, boy, this is embarrassing. But, this is how I'm remembering it. Look, it's been a long journey, so... Let's see what Orochi has. And unceremoniously, we just get kicked right into the battle. I'll just start, blowing away his fire. Do I have to do all the heads, too? Wow, right on top of each other. I sort of held off just because I thought that's what was going to happen. And because we have plenty, we can use exorcism slips and just destroy the shrine on his back. And when he opens wide, we booze him down. And just like that, one head is down. With the Steel Fist Sake, you can easily one-cycle the next head. And if I'm not mistaken, we've only fought this guy with beads. So I'm going to try something different here. Alright, easily one-cycling him. There we go. We catch that head out and just kill it. With the glaive, we can easily one-cycle this. Alright, one more head. And Orochi is down. Hopefully for good this time. And we return to the hub. After beating Orochi, we did go and fight Crimson Helm. So wait, what's the other one? It's that one over there. Blight. Yep. Oh, there was Crimson Helm. Oh, it's you, Okami Amaterasu. I did wonder when the arc began to move. Lo and behold, it's the guardian of our home, the Celestial Plane. Celestial being Sato. Why did such tragedy befall us? This ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. It had been enshrined in the Celestial Plane for many years. We believed it would be safe. In order to ensure our future existence, we fled to the ark when the monster attacked us. How could we have known this ark would become our coffin? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny. Perhaps it was all decided from the start. That monster, Orochi, who attacked the Celestial Plane, had suddenly come flying across the Sea of Stars. And after destroying our people in our homeland, it went on to cause pain and suffering in this world. Perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. Yeah. But you know what? We have been here to stop it. We tried 100 years ago. We made a good start. Unfortunately, our kind heart would not allow us to let someone fall for our mistake. Or rather, it was his stupidity. With a quick gust of wind, we can blow away the fire that surrounds him. Come on. And watch his health just drain. There we go. Two-cycled. Now, bear in mind, these bosses are powered up. And yet I am just destroying them. Granted, I am using the buffs from the Steel Fist sake. So, it is certainly helping. Some health, should we need it. And a little bit of money. Okami Amaterasu. I sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that man from the Moon Tribe? I can feel his pain somewhere deep down inside this ark. Amaterasu, you must save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seeds of tragedy from being sown. In order for the evil in this world to be exorcised, the sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, and that you will bestow peace upon us all. And Sato is gone. After beating Crimson Helm, I actually believe we fought Orochi, and then we went to fight. We went to the capital city, Seian City, and cleared away the smog that had fallen over the city by going inside of the Emperor. Where we met this monstrosity. This is Blight, of course. Well, this isn't very effective against him. It doesn't hit as many times as I would like. Right. So we can cut the swords out of the air and defeat the one that actually had the soul of Blight inside of it. Yeah, we could have done it faster, I admit. But I didn't know that the rosary beads would not be very good against him. Am I at an angle? That was weird. After beating Blight, we went just a bit to the north, along the coast, where we met the Dragonians, met the Sea Dragon, found out that it was the king, and fought Ninetails. I've been waiting for you, Okami Amaterasu. My fleeting spirit will disappear at any moment. I'm glad I was able to hold on long enough to meet with you. Celestial being, Izumi. Long, long ago, you and Orochi fell together to this world. Then you waited for the Chosen One to put an end to Orochi's life. You waited patiently for countless moons, till finally the Chosen One, Nagi, was born. Together you sent the monster of the moon to its fate. You didn't realize it, but that was just one ripple in the wave of darkness. It's exactly 100 years since the legend of Nagi. The monster was quietly recovering its strength for all those years, until it used Nagi's descendant, Susanoo, to complete its revival. And once again it tried to destroy this world. When you defeated it, the next stage of its plan began. It cursed the land with its evil power. And the world was soon overrun with monsters from the Ark. Orochi's evil essence was more than enough to power them all. The smoldering powers of darkness exploded throughout Nippon. And the world was thrown into a storm of chaos never seen before. After that, well, you saw with your own eyes. The evil power that left those monsters you defeated have all gathered here in the Ark of Yamato. Exorcism of the roots of evil is a daunting task. You must keep your eyes open for what's in the center of it all. Right. Just a couple more. No, this is the last. On Oni Island, we had our final showdown with Ninetales. And I am going to use tools. Use a Godly Charm. What better way to insult him than to strike him with lightning from my own sword? What is going on? Well, those died pretty fast. So did that one, the elderly one. And after that, Ninetales, its true form was revealed. And just like that, Ninetales is down. And we return to the center of the arc. Okami Amaterasu. It has begun at last. The waves of darkness have finally begun to roll. All this evil power, I cannot hold on much longer. Amaterasu, there is one final thing I must tell you. The man of the Moon Tribe with the golden hair. I want you to tell him something. The Celestials will never forget how he fought alongside you when Orochi attacked. We are forever grateful. So more than anything, they just wanted to return home. Unfortunately, they just couldn't. They weren't allowed because they were killed. I'm going to spend, at least try to spend what money I have. And with that, we approach the final pedestal.
Okami Amaterasu. Just being able to see you with my own eyes. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me. It pains me that I can't remain with you until the end. But I know that you won't let us down. No, I must join the others. But I'll never forget you and how we used to play in the fields in our homeland. I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu.
And with that, it could be the last Celestial gone.